I got digital dash camera with a op. I walk in the store and I buy the stock. I hide in the bins and pull out the lot. Got Tiffany diamond, it cost me a lot. They flying like birds, but drop on this hot. 400 degrees, I burned up the block. Burn out, make one call, they turn out. CC the gang, get the word out. When the shit getting hot, you the first out. Cover my wrist with a watch and I flooded with rocks. Now I look at the time all day. Be how I rap the old block and I drop off the top and I know you can see my face. You my dog at the end, don't care what the bitch is.
Leave a like on this video if all you've been doing for the past 2 days have literally been grinding NBA 2K21. I know I have. I just want to see how many of my supporters really are grinders. Alright, so yeah, man, we got another giveaway on the channel. It's part 2, but you know what time it is. Banger week. We ain't had banger week in forever. So, for this week's banger week is going to be pretty much the first week of 2K21. And pretty much for the banger week is going to be giving away a regular edition of NBA 2K21. So, literally all you got to do to enter this giveaway is just be following me on Twitter, like and retweet the post, reply to the tweet showing proof that you are subscribed with noties, and you're entered into the giveaway. And this is for people that have 2K and don't have 2K. If you have 2K, I'm gonna just give you a $60 code. You can use that for VC, whatever you want to use it. You can even buy a different game with that. I'm gonna give you a code for whatever console you're on. But for the people that don't have 2K, I'm gonna just give you 2K. It's that simple. But yeah, man, this is gonna be ending in a week. I'm gonna be doing another giveaway after this one, and then yeah, that's gonna be it for the year. Alright, before we go too far into this video, I want to make sure to go over this. Now, we were at 4.2%. We're all the way up to 9.7%. But still, 90% of y'all that are watching my videos aren't even subscribed. I know y'all mess with the videos. We finna be going so crazy, so you might as well hit that sub button. It's that simple. Yo, what's up with YouTube? It's your boy Fitz back in with yet another video today. I'll encourage you guys with the best animations for every build in NBA 2K21. In this video alone, I'm gonna go over the best jump shots. I'm gonna give you guys the best jump shots or bases that you can use, or just regular jump shots without a custom. Now I'm gonna give you guys pretty much 2 different custom jump shots that you can use that's pretty much been the best jump shots in the game so far. Then after that, I'm gonna go over the best. I'm gonna give you pretty much every jump shot landing in the game, whether it's a park one or an NBA or a Pro-Am one. Then I'm gonna give you guys the best free throw, the best dribble pull-up, the best hop jumper, pretty much all the best shot creator animations, even spin jumper. Then I'm gonna give you guys the best dunk packages all the way down from dunks for the NBA. Then I'm gonna give you guys the park dunks. Then I'm gonna give you guys the park alley-oop. Then I'm gonna give you guys the best alley-oop. Then I'm gonna give you guys even the best contact dunk packages to use. Then I'm gonna go over the best big man animations. Then I'm gonna go over the best layup package. I'm gonna go over pretty much, you pretty much get the gist at this point. I'm going over every single animation that you could possibly need in this game. I'm even going to be going over different dribble moves for people that can't get pro dribble moves and people that can get pro dribble moves. So yeah, man, for that alone, before we go too far into this video, we are in Banger Week. This is going to be the 3rd episode of Banger Week. Go ahead, hit that like button if you're ready for tomorrow's video, which is going to be the best VC method in the game. I'll give you guys the best ways to get VC in this game, but the legit way. Because it's a VC glitch out right now, but I'm not going to be uploading that because I don't want my subs to have the, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to make them have any type of thing on my body where I feel like I got somebody banned. You know what I'm saying? Which has happened before, and I don't want to do that no more. So yeah, I'm not going to be uploading no glitches no time soon. Now, if it seems like it's safe, I will upload something. But yeah, right now, I'm not uploading no badge glitch, no VC glitch. But I am going to be uploading the best VC methods that you can use. So yeah, if you want to get that, go ahead, leave up the like, spam with the like, get this video to 400 likes, and I got y'all with that coming very, very soon. But yeah, man, I've been talking too much already. Let's go ahead, just hop straight into it. Alright, starting it off, we're going to be going over the best custom jump shot in the game. So the best custom jump shot in the game, in my opinion, is Jumpshot 98 with Rudy Gay and Klay Thompson as the releases. And it's a 75-25 blend. Then it's going to be one off of the max release speed. What I've been hearing is the max release speed is a little broken, but I haven't even really tried to use that too much. I used it for like 1 or 2 games and I took it off because I wasn't really messing with it. It was low-key too fast and the green window was way smaller than when I had it, because I feel like if you go slower, it's just a lot easier to green just in general. But yeah, a quick little note for the people that's using the shot aiming: the slower your jump shot is, the easier it is going to be to aim. So I just want to throw that quick little note out to people. But another custom jump shot you can use is definitely going to be Dwayne Wade with Dirk Nowitzki and Larry Bird releases. And yeah, that's going to be another good jump shot you can use for a custom jump shot. And all right, next is going to be the best jump shots in the game. I'm going to give you guys, let me see how many I'm giving you guys. I'm pretty much just going to give you guys at least 6, 7, or 8 jump shots that you can use. You can practice them. But like I say in all my jump shot videos, you want to make sure you get you one jump shot. Stick with that for as long as possible until you really master the jump shot. Just that simple. Now, would you want to get one of the jump shots that have a bigger green window? That's what I would want to do. So let's go over the jump shots. That's the best jump shots in the game. So I got D Wade, jump shot 98. We already went over that. You know what I'm saying? We pretty much already went over that. Then we got Tony Parker, Zach LaVine, Rudy Gay, Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Kobe Bean. They really buff Kobe's jump shot. I'm gonna get into that. And jump shot 38. So first jump shot I want to go over is going to be Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant's jump shot, they gave it a real big buff this year when it comes to being able to green and how much it hits. I don't know why it's so good for me, but no matter if I have a high mid-range, a low mid-range, it's actually been very consistent. Probably been the most consistent non-custom jump shot I've used so far. Another jump shot I have been trying was Stephen Curry. I have been using that, but it wasn't as good as it was at the end. If you use it on gold, or not gold, but like one off the max, it's a lot better than using it at the one lower than that. So yeah, I had been using that with a custom. I haven't really tried it too much with just a regular Curry, but yeah, I really don't mess with it as much as Kobe. Kobe has been the best one for me so far for just a plain jump shot. Then you got jump shot 38. That's a really good one for big men. I would say that's a really good one for big men. Then when it comes to all these other ones, Kevin Durant, that's a good one for spot up. So if you like a spot up, like maybe you're a lockdown and you just want to spot up on the mid range, like a lot of people doing that this year where they spot up on the mid range, or you want to spot up on the 3, it's a very easy one to time if you have no meter. Rudy Gay has always been a consistent jump shot in the game, a jump shot that's been consistent in every game for every 2K, except for maybe last year was LaMarcus Aldridge. They've actually patched that, and it's not even nowhere near how it always has been. So I just wanted to be able to get that out the way. And then Zach LaVine, Tony Parker, those are 2 very good jump shots. Zach LaVine is an easy one to get with the green window being very big, and Tony Parker is just a really consistent jump shot that you can make a lot of whites and get a lot of greens. One more that I didn't have on this list is the Tyson one, the Trey Burke one. But I would use that at your own risk, to be honest. But yeah. And all right, here I'm gonna just let it play out to show all the different jump shot landings. They have it split up this year, so if you're thinking some are missing, those are gonna be in the NBA / Pro-Am jump shot landings, because they have that now for if you get greens in the Pro-Am or Rec or the NBA, you have a jump shot landing now. So they have some for the park and in the NBA. So I'm gonna just let these play right now, because people have been begging me to drop a video dedicated to that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna just put this right here. If you don't want to see this, you can just skip past it. That's simple. Now, by the way, these are only gonna be the ones at 85. If you guys want me to drop the ones at 93 that you get at 93, because there's ones for the park and there's one for the NBA. If you guys want me to do that, I can do that as soon as possible. You know what I'm saying? I can put it all into one video with the 93s and the 85s, so I can just give you the 93. Just let me know. Put it in the comments down below. Leave a like. Whatever you got to do to really show that you want it, and I got you. right, next, the best free throw in the game for all the people that's playing my career. I'm gonna just go ahead and get this out the way. If you are a non-shooting build, the best way to get shooting badges on your build is going to be free throws. Because if you're trying to shoot and you can't shoot, you're gonna get cold zones, and cold zones are going across all different game modes. When you playing park, my career, all different game modes. So I would just keep that in mind. So you're gonna want to have the best free throw possible when you're in my career, so you can be able to get these shooting badges, especially when you can actually get those 10 games out of the way and then go to do free throw golf, which is gonna actually help you a lot. And you got free throw 38. In my opinion, that's been the best one for the past 2 years, and I've been using it, and I really do like it, and it's very easy to make and get a lot of greens with. All right, next, hopping into the best shot creator animations in the game. So I got a couple of these that I've always been using. So I tried Athletic 2. I didn't like it nearly as much as I always have. Now, they did do a little bit of a change when it came to these. Like, Normal 4 isn't nearly the same, but I've been hearing that Normal 4 is still a really good one. So I thought I'd throw that out there. Stephen Curry is a really good one, too, this year. But the ones I've been really using a lot is Athletic 6, Athletic 7, and Athletic 8. So you can't go wrong with either one of those three. Very easy to green pull-ups, and they really are pretty smooth. You know, I ain't gonna lie, like, they made these a lot more realistic. So yeah, go with any one of those I just mentioned. Normal was just one that was already on there, but Athletic 2, I was practicing that one. Normal 4 and Steph Curry are still probably the top two, but Athletic 6, Athletic 7, and Athletic 8, you see I have Athletic 6 on. That's the one I use right now, and it's really consistent. I've gotten really good with that one, so that's why I just stayed with it. And all right, next is going to be the best spin jumpers in the game. So the best spin jumpers, you ain't got to really worry about but three. You got Normal, which is pretty much like one of the quickest, if not the quickest spin jumper. And then you got Stephen Curry, which is probably like the smoothest one, easiest to green and stuff like that. And then you got Normal 5 to pretty much just be able to get open space for the people that really don't do spin jumpers that much. But if they do it, they kind of just try to get bailed out with an open shot out of nowhere, because the defender just didn't expect that. So especially with the contested system being that bad in this game when it comes to like jump shots, because the paint defense contest system is very good, but it is like a little inconsistent on defense when it comes to the perimeter. Now I don't know if perimeter defense is going to get buffed, but I don't think it really needs to be buffed with how they got the shooting as this big of a skill gap right now. So I'm not really tripping about that, but I'm just saying Normal 5, in my opinion, is the best spin jumper, but you can't go wrong with Normal if you want the fastest one, and then Stephen Curry is probably the best green one. All right, next is going to be the hop jumpers. So we got a lot of the same ones that we always have had, because they don't change these animations. I'm gonna just get that out the way. So 14 is like pretty much like the glitchiest one. That's like the bunny hop one. You're gonna create a lot of distance with it, and you can really easily spam the hop jumpers this year, because you can use the analog stick and just keep doing it and doing it and doing it. And then you got Normal 21. That's pretty much going to be the one that people are going to really like to use when it comes to comboing up, especially now that you can use the analog stick, which is what people use to dribble. You can just use the analog stick to do hop jumpers. So I can see a lot of people doing that. Stephen Curry is a really good one. So all Stephen Curry's animations are just really, really smooth. I just make sure I check those out every single year, because they always are very consistent in the game. His jump shot just got good last year, to a point where he became one of the best jump shots in the game. But when it came to like his hop jumper, his dribble pull up, all that stuff, it's always been very consistent. James Harden has that little double step back that you can't get in any other package, and it's actually very good in this game where the contest system is a little weird, where people got to get used to it. So yeah. And then last but not least, probably the most versatile hop jumper in the game, where you're gonna be able to do the little behind the back double, pretty much like a double, but it's not all the way like a double hop jumper like James Harden. And then you got all different types of step backs in this, so it's going to be the most versatile hop jumper in the game. So in my opinion, it's still the best hop jumper in the game, and that's going to be Normal 19. All right, next is going to be probably one of the most popular things that's going to be on my channel when it comes to like the animation people like want to come and get from me, and it's going to be the dunk packages, the best dunk packages in the game. So when it comes to the one-handers, I got three different ones. We got the athletic one-handers off one, we got the straight arm tomahawks, and then we got the side arm tomahawks. Those are all three really good dunk packages. It's that simple, to be honest with you. Now, when it comes to the way that they are tiered, now when it comes to the athletic one-handers off one, I feel like that's the most unblockable one. But then when it comes to the straight arm tomahawks, not only is it the fastest and quickest, it's pretty good unblockable. It's not as unblockable, but it actually still has a little bit of the flashy. Then when it comes to the side on tomahawks, I would say that's like the flashiest one I would put on. So you got three different ones you can choose from. Out of those three, do you want to be unblockable? Do you want the balance? Or do you want to get flashy and freaky with it and get clips and stuff like that? So yeah. All right, next we're going to be going over the best two-hand dunk packages in the game. So we got four different ones to go over. So we got quick drops off one, which is pretty much like the quickest, most unblockable two-hand dunk in the game. Then we got the side clutches off one. That's pretty much gonna be like, that's pretty much what's been my favorite two-hand dunk package in the game. I've seen it get blocked, but it doesn't get blocked nearly as much as I expected to because of how fast the animation is, and it kind of just throws people off guard when he like clutches it to the right. I wish you could just have more control over which side he clutches it to and stuff like that. That would be a good addition to the game. Then you got front clutches. This is probably one of the most unblockable dunk packages in the game. This is what people love to put on every single year because like not only is it like kind of like tucking it away from people because you're like protecting it with your body, but it also is kind of slow. It kind of can throw people off rhythm. Now, one thing I would say about it this year, you got a lot of fast animations in this package, and you got a lot of ridiculously slow animations in this package, which will kind of like bail out the defense and let them be able to catch up. So I'm gonna just say that for that right there. So I haven't really been trying to use front clutches like that. I don't really like using it like that, to be honest, because it's so slow. But I know it's one of the most favorite dunk packages in the game, so I'm gonna just leave that at that. And then for the people that want to still try to use hop steps, I don't advise it. If you want to do like any type of hop step dunk, euro dunk, spin dunk, the best two-hand dunk package in the game is fist pump rim pulls. You're gonna get some crazy explosive dunk animations out of this with this dunk package. So yeah, that's gonna be the best one in the game. And all right, next is going to be the best baseline reverse dunk. And it's going to be the baseline reverses off too. It got a lot of glitchy animations in the game, especially with baseline not being as overpowered as it was last year, especially the layups. The layups are kind of wild. But when it comes to the baseline reverse dunks, my build actually does baseline reverse dunks a lot, but I do have a really high dunk on my build. So yeah, but when it comes to this, it's really still kind of glitchy. I ain't gonna lie, if you have a high dunk, I don't know what the qualifications to be able to get this, but yeah, it's still the best baseline reverse dunk in the game, in my opinion. And then last but not least, the flashiest dunk package I would even tell people to use as of right now. You can go with Jordan Kilgannon if you want to just go crazy and get some clips and stuff like that. Jordan is always a good one to go with if you want to get like free throw line dunks. But the freakiest one I would go with right now at the time of me recording this video is windmills off one. Not only is it a good one to like if you're trying to be unblockable because it's like on windmill and you're doing it with one hand, so you can really do it with your directional stuff. Not only is it going to be able to do that, but it's actually a really flashy dunk package, but it's also very, very fast too. So yeah, man, I really do like the windmills off one. I have taken that off recently because I really just wanted to go more towards a different type of way I was going about it with my dunk packages. I put on side clutches instead of windmills off one. I even took off my side arms. Yeah, I took off the side arms too. So yeah, those are the best dunk packages in the game. Let's go ahead, hop straight into the best alley-oops. All right, the best dunk package in the game for alley-oops is going to be the elite alley-oops. It's hands down, not even a contest, no competition. It's just that simple. The elite alley-oops, the pro alley-oops is pretty much more for big men, but if you can get it, I will put it on because it's going to actually still help you be able to catch alley-oops more if you have the package. But yeah, the elite alley-oops, in my opinion, are the best in the game because not only does it have the craziest animations, but it has just more of the animations that's not just standing dunks. So yeah, I would say this is like the best all-around alley-oop dunk package. And then next is going to be the best contact dunk packages in the game. So we got 2 contact dunk packages. There's only 3 in the game. Well, it's really 4 because you got the big man, but we ain't really worried about the big man. The best contact dunk packages in the game is the pro and the elite. I've been hearing people in the comments of my video say they added a lot. When I was watching it, I didn't see any new ones, but in the games I've been playing, when I've been grinding my build, I've been getting some crazy new ones. Like I got one where pretty much 2 people fell. One was on the ground. The other one got up and was limping. Crazy animations, I can't lie to you. Now pro, it has a lot of different animations. This is going to be the one that you get when you have 84 driving dunk. And then elite is going to be the one that just has the craziest dunk. Like when it comes to these, this is going to have the craziest contact dunk. Now the reason I don't say use small is because small, it's not going to be the craziest animation. It's just going to be regular contact dunks. But if you're a person that just want to be able to get contact dunks in every single situation, every single time, you want to put all 3 on. I'm going to just tell you that right now. You want to have all 3 on. That's going to get you the most contact dunks possible. It's that simple. And all right, next, this is kind of not important, but the best park dunks in the game is Dunkenstein, Insanity, and Game Time. Insanity has like a combo of like a lot of just ridiculous animations. And Insanity, I believe Insanity is the one that has like the behind the back dunks, and then Dunkenstein has a lot of between the legs dunks. So yeah, those are the those are pretty much the 3 best park dunk packages in the game. You can go with Skywalker, but in this game, it's really, really slow. I don't know if that's actually gonna make it better or not, but yeah, I haven't really even tried that yet. And all right, last but not least, for the dunk packages is going to be the best park alley-oops in the game. So you get 3 different park alley-oops to choose from, and the last 2, which is park alley-oop 2 and Jordan Kill Gannon, I never can choose between them. So I always say it's a tie. So pretty much those are going to be the best 2 park alley-oops in the game. You got park alley-oop 2 and you got Jordan Kill Gannon. You can't go wrong with either one. I'm just say that right now. Jordan Kill Gannon pretty much is like his dunk package, but alley-oops, which is ridiculous, so it's just way crazier. Then Park Alley-Oop 2 just has some of the craziest animations you'll ever see in 2K. Like, you have an alley-oop where you're pretty much putting your arm in the rim. You got another one where your head is literally above the rim, looking down in the rim. You got another one where you're almost above the rim when you're doing a 3. Like, they're just crazy animations. Can't go wrong with either or. Alright, so next is going to be the best dribble animations. First thing we're going to go over is the best dribble style in the game. So when it comes to the dribble style, I either want the fastest dribble style or I want the quickest dribble style. It's just that simple. When it comes to any dribble moves I'm using, I'm trying to have the fastest speed boost possible. I'm trying to have the fastest dribble boost possible. And I feel like I have those at the point of me recording this video. So when it comes to my dribbling way, not only do I want to have all that, but I want to be as low to the ground as possible. Because even from back in 2K15 where you could actually change it from uptight to like normal or even to low to have your dribbling as low as possible, I always try to find the lowest dribble moves possible. So when it comes to quick and shifty, you can't go wrong with either or. I feel like quick might be a little bit faster, but shifty is low to the ground, so I choose shifty. But you can go with either or. It depends on their play style and how you really like to play. Alright, next is going to be the best moving crossover in the game. You can try to use Pro A. I've heard a lot of people been trying to use the Pro A and try to do between the leg spam. The dribbling in the game this year, let me go ahead and say this, dribbling in this game is amazing. Amazing. It's a lot of different combos you can do in this game. It's not one move that you just necessarily have to depend on in this game at all. Like, if you depending on the behind the back, you don't have to necessarily depend on that. You don't have to depend on momentums at all. You can depend on, you can literally change your combo every single possession if you want to in this game. That's how good the dribbling in this game is. And you can low-key get a bucket off that every single time if you want to. Now, depending on if you can shoot or not. But yeah, the best moving crossover in the game, in my opinion, is Pro 2. Alright, next is going to be the best behind the back in the game. Now, the best behind the back in the game, I've been testing out a couple of these. Like, normal 3, I heard, has made a return for people that's like, can't get Pro. But when it came to Pro, the most popular ones is Pro 3, Pro 5, and Pro 6. Now, Pro 5 and Pro 6, I can see Sharps and Shot Critters using it. But in my opinion, it's not even a contest this year with how crazy Pro 3 is. Pro 3, like, the momentum out of this is ridiculous. Like, all the different animations and combos you can do with this one, crazy. So yeah, I would say Pro 3. With the way the dribbling is this year, man, Pro 3 is definitely the best behind the back in the game, in my opinion. Alright, next is going to be the best moving spins. Now, for the best moving spins, you can go with a lot of different moving spins. I like to use Pro 7 on my slashers sometimes, but I've been using Pro 4. My Pro 4 is my favorite one because I can do a lot. I can use it in my combos too. Now, Pro tip, I'm gonna tell you guys, if you want to do that little spin back that everybody like doing all the time in these 2Ks lately, you're gonna have to put on basic 1, and it's another spin. I think it might be Pro 4 that you can do it with, but I'm not 100% sure on that. I know for a fact the glitchy one is definitely basic 1 spin, but the only thing with that, it has a lot, like if you try to do half spins and stuff like that with it, it's kind of trash. So I wouldn't, if you're trying to do all different types of spins with it, I wouldn't say it's the most balanced spin, but it does have the glitchy spin back in it. So yeah, do what you want with that. Alright, next is the hesitations. Hesitations this year, a lot of people been saying it got nerfed. I would say it did. Because it's a couple different ways you can speed boost in and out of dribble moves. And it's one particular speed boost that's way faster, and you're faster for a longer period of time, which we're gonna get into another video really. But when it comes to the hesitations, you really want to go with Pro 1, Pro 2, or Pro 8. Pro 8 is like the little hezzy spam you can do. You can still do that in the game this year. I use Pro 1 because, like I said earlier, I like to use the fastest dribble moves possible. Pro 1 has the fastest hezzy in the game, so that's why I kind of use that. I've heard people have been still trying to use Pro 3. That's on you. You can use Pro 3. That was the one that I used last year for like the quick stop. I don't use it anymore, obviously. And Pro 2, a lot of people have been using Pro 2. I think Pro 2 might be the most popular right now. But yeah, in my opinion, my favorite one, the best one in my opinion, is Pro 1. Alright, next is the SIG size up. Now, I've been really working hard to figure out which one of these is my favorite. I'm not gonna lie to you. And it's been taking me a little minute. I've even tested Kobe. The one I'm using right now is Kobe. What I'm using right now, I can't really figure out which one is my favorite. Like, you can even use AI. Kyrie has another good one. But yeah, I've been using Kobe right now. I've been messing with Kobe. Now, when it comes to one thing I would say, if you are really trying to get like realistic with it, the Kobe Hezzy Jimbo pull up, you can do a boy. That I ain't gonna lie, that joint kind of hard. John Morant's one is kind of similar to KD, but it's faster. Curry's is okay. Jamal Crawford's is probably gonna be the most popular one this year. But yeah, the one I'm using right now, as of the time of me recording this, is Kobe Bryant. But I would probably say Jamal Crawford is probably going to be the one the whole year that's probably going to be the most consistent and probably the best one all around. And all right, next is the best park size up. So when it comes to the park size up, I don't really go for the flashiest one. I try to go for the one where I can see a lot of different opportunities to be able to speed boost out of. So with that being said, I do use park size up 12. Now, Park 13, Park Size Up 3, those are some of the craziest, flashiest ones you're going to be able to get. But in my opinion, the best one by far is Park Size Up 12. You know what I'm trying to say. All right, next is going to be the best Size Up Escape package in the game. Now, this is very, very, very important. Very important. Because this is going to be where you get like your momentum behind the back, even your momentum. So Pro 4 and Pro 6 have like that little crazy explosive behind the back that everybody love. Now, Pro 5 is another good one also. But the best one in the game, in my opinion, because I've been testing a lot of these out. Best one in the game by far, in my opinion, is Pro 2. Pro 2, bro. The momentum is the fastest. The momentum behind the back is the fastest. And it makes your dribble moves when you're trying to do like a skate dribble so much faster. It makes such a bigger difference. It makes it that much easier for me to even just speed boost. So yeah, man, pro tip, I'm gonna just go ahead and tell y'all, put on that Pro 2, you're gonna see a big difference in your player's speed. Now, I don't know about, well, actually, I was gonna say I don't know about people that can't speed boost, but they up the pro dribble moves either way, so you probably not gonna be able to speed boost either way if you even got pro dribble moves, if you don't got pro dribble moves, so yeah. All right, next is going to be the best basic size up package. So for the basic size up package, I've been using Pro 4 pretty much because it's really low to the ground. And yeah, you can go with Pro 2. That's kind of like the Curry one if you want to do like a couple of the different things. I think people would say you can do the Curry slide in that joint. So if you want to do that, be my guest. But I like using Pro 4. That's like the lowest one to the ground. Now, when it comes to a lot of the glitchy stuff and glitchy things in this game, you gotta find you the best basic size up package and stuff like that. But like I said, I like dribbling low to the ground, and this is gonna help me dribble low to the ground. From what I saw, this looked like the best park size up, not park, but basic size up package in the game to be able to dribble as low to the ground as possible. So yeah, that's why I use Pro 4. And then last but not least, the best triple threat style in the game, hands down, is normal 4. It's just that simple. It has the little one-legged thing you can do. I say one-legged, one hand thing you can do where you're palming the ball. You pretty much pump faking with the ball, pump fake passing, pump fake shoot with one hand. Pretty glitchy, I ain't gonna lie. And yeah, that's the best triple threat style in the game. All right, next is going to be the best park flashy pass. Now, at the time of me recording this video, I'm not the highest rep, so I can't get my favorite one, which is Swagger. So I'm gonna just go for the second best one and go with behind the back. But if you can get Swagger, that's gonna be the best park flashes. I don't even know if a lot of people buy this, but if you are a person that like to get real freaky and flashy with it, go ahead, put on behind the back or the Swagger park flashy pass. And all right, next, before we go really crazy and go over pretty much all the best big man animations, including the dribble moves for people that can't get pro dribble moves, let's go ahead, go with the best layup package in the game. So at the time of me recording this video, I was using Long Athlete, but with that being said, I was just testing out Long Athlete. I've been testing out a lot of different layup packages. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Now, the people that just skipping around and just looking at the animation and just moving on and putting that on, they're not gonna know this. The best layup package in the game is by far, Kyrie Irving. And a pro tip for the people that are, for all my slashers out there, for the people that's actually gonna be listening to the video. If you want to make more layups, if you're trying to figure out why your player is missing a lot of layups, anytime you get any percentage, you have to time your layup. So if you get like a very early and you get 1%, you have actually a higher chance of missing that. If it's wide open, you should make that every single time. But if it has any percentage, even if it's 1, you can have a chance of missing that. So I'm going to just tell you that right now. But there's a loophole you can do. You can take off the timing for layups alone. You can keep the timing for your shooting, but take off the layups timing, put it to shots only, and it literally just goes off your real player percentage. So if you have a really high layup, it makes you make a lot of contested layups, even just highly contested layups. So yeah, that just makes this layup package even glitchier. But if you're a person that greens layups and get good timing, don't even worry about doing that. You know what I'm saying? Don't even worry about that. All right, next for the best big man animations in the game, I'm gonna go over first the best jump shot in the game for big men. So people have been saying 38 is the best jump shot in the game, but I've been having a really easy time at being able to green my shots, even with a low mid-range and a low three. Now, I haven't really been greening too many threes, but when it comes to mid-range, that's really consistent with jump shot 98. Now, brother, I've been using a custom, but you can even not use a custom. I would say use a custom because you can use a custom with any build this year. It doesn't really matter about jump shot creator, so I would put on this custom, and yeah, it's gonna be really consistent for you. I'm just telling you that right now. I'm just saying. With the speed, blending, all that. It's just that simple. And all right, next for the big man animations, obviously we're gonna go over the best post move animations in the game. So first things first, when it comes to post move animations, we're gonna go over the best post fade. Now, post fade 2, 3, and 4 have been good for like the past 2-3 years. The one I've been using is post fade 4. That's kind of like the Michael Jordan fade. Post fade 2 and 3 are kind of like glitchy fades that you can use. I think it's 2 that's like the glitchy one where it's hard to get contests. I would go with post fade 4 this year, to be honest with you, because it's gonna be an easy one to green, and yeah, like the contest system on shooting in general is hard, so it's gonna be really hard for people to get contest on you either way. So I would go with post fade 4, but if you want to go with post fade 2 or post fade 3, or you've been using that the past couple years, whichever one of these 3 you've been using the past couple years, if you're a post scorer, I would just use that one. But in my opinion, I feel like post fade 4 is gonna be the best one this year, especially with the kind of contest on jump shots being a little inconsistent. All right, next is going to be the best post hook this year. And the hook shots this year kind of take a lot, I'm not gonna say a lot more, it take more skill than it did last year. Last year, you could literally just keep doing hook shots with no hook and you can make it. This year, you can't really do that. But if you have a close shot, you can make it still. But you do want to have a close shot and a hook to be able to make it as frequently as you did last year. And you want to be able to time it well, because they did that with layups, all that. So yeah, when it comes to the post hook shot, I would use post hook shot 3, because that pretty much is the highest one. That's still very important in this game, getting height on your stuff so that it's harder to guard. But I will say that paint defense in this game is very good. So yeah. All right, next is going to be the best post hop shot. Simply from what I've seen so far, post hop shot 7 is the best one by far. Post hop shot 10 has always been a good one, but if you've been using post hop shot 10 for the past couple years and you know the rhythm of it, go ahead and use it. But in my opinion, from what I saw, post hop shot 7 is the best one for creating space and how quick it is. So yeah, I would go with post hop shot 7. But these have been the best 2 post hop shots for like the past 3 years. 2K hasn't changed really these animations. It just depends on how smooth it is, how good the animation really works. And I feel like post hop shot 7 works the best. All right, next is going to be the best post shimmy fade, and the best post shimmy fade hands down is shimmy fade 11. This is kind of like that little Jordan Kobe-esque little shimmy fade where you pretty much do some really smooth shimmies into a fade. Just that simple, and it's really one of the most easiest shimmy fades to green. So yeah, go ahead, put on shimmy fade 11. All right, next is going to be the best post shimmy hook, and I pretty much use the same one every single year, shimmy hook 2, because it's not that important. I don't really do shimmy hooks. I don't really ever see people do shimmy hooks. So yeah, but yeah, if you know, it's only 3 of them to go with, and they really have never changed. So I don't really see how shimmy hook 2 has been replaced in any way. So I would just say go ahead, just use shimmy hook 2. All right, the best dunk package for big men this year is definitely going to be under basket regular. It's going to be the quickest, the simplest, the most unblockable dunk package for big men. And if you're a big man, you don't want to be dunking some flashy, crazy stuff unless you're getting contact dunks. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you want to do the quickest, fastest animation possible so you can get the easy too. It's just that simple. So yeah, I would go with under basket regular for all the bigs out there that's looking for the perfect under basket dunk to put on. Then when it comes to the best alley-oop, the best alley-oop for big men hands down is pro alley-oop. This is pretty much where all the standing alley-oops are placed, pretty much specifically for the big men. So yeah, what it takes to get this, I believe, is 75 driving dunk. So yeah, if you get 75 driving dunk, I advise all big men to put this on. And all right, last but not least, before we end off this video, we're going to go over the best dribble moves for people that cannot get the pro dribble moves. So pretty much for everybody at below 85 ball handling, is going to be the best dribble move animations in the game. So with that being said, Dribble styles, that doesn't really, I don't think that even matters on dribble or ball handling. From what I've seen when I didn't, on my builds that didn't have 85, I don't know if there's a tier under 85 for the dribble style, but from what I saw, you could get that on pretty much any guard build that didn't have 85. Pretty much, you can get them all. So dribble style, that doesn't really matter, you know what I'm saying? But for the bigs, if you are big and you can't, because bigs can't get all the dribble moves. They can get like base, maybe slasher, Kawhi, and Paul George. I would just put on base. It's that simple. All right, next is going to be the best moving crossover. The best moving crossover, I've tested out normal 2. Normal 2 used to be a really good one back in the day, but normal 3 has been taking the cake ever since 2K19, to be honest. And yeah, especially with the behind the back, between the legs, behind the back, spam being back in the game, go ahead, put on normal 3. It's the best moving crossover in the game for people that cannot get pro dribble moves. All right, next is going to be the best moving behind the back in the game. Now, you can't go run with normal 2 or normal 3, depending on how you are. If you're a stretch big, put on normal 3. If you are an inside big and just want a good dribble move to be able to get to the paint, to catch your man off guard, put on normal 2. It's just that simple. Now, like I said, normal 3, if you're a stretch. Normal 2 for people that's pretty much like inside bigs and just want to do one move to get straight to the paint. It's a real quick behind the back, real quick animation. And yeah, now will you be picking up your dribble a lot still? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because you don't have a high ball handle, but I'm just trying to give you guys the best for what you got. And all right, next is going to be the best moving spins for people that cannot get pro dribble moves. That's going to be normal 6, hands down. You don't even need to really think about putting on anything else. Big man can get basic ones, but I don't really know why big man trying to do spin backs. But if you want to do big spin backs, go ahead, put on basic 1. But the best one besides that is going to be normal 6. Next, the best moving hesitation for big men or people that cannot get the pro dribble moves at 85 ball handle, go ahead, put on normal 3. Normal 3 hesitation was pretty good last year. It's really good this year. I believe normal 3 was in 2K19 too. I'm not sure. But yeah, normal 3 is a definite good moving hesitation in the game. All right, next for the SIG size up, you really only have 2 options, either going with basic or normal. I would just say go normal on that for the people that cannot get the elite packages or the pro packages for the SIG size up. So yeah. All right, next is going to be the best basic size up package in the game for people that cannot get pro dribble moves. I would say it's normal 2. It's pretty much the most balanced size up package when it comes to people that cannot get the pros and stuff like that. And then last but not least is going to be the best size up escape package in the game. And this is pretty much where you pretty much do like the crab dribble moves or the escape dribble moves. And that's going to be normal 2 again as the best size up escape package. But yeah, man, that's gonna be pretty much the end of the video. I went over so much in this one video. I went over the best jump shots. I even gave you guys 2 custom jump shots, some jump shots to use, even giving you guys all the park jump shot landings you can get at 85 overall. With that being said, I went over a lot more after that, from dunk packages, the best shot creator animation, the best big man animations, the best dribble animations, all the way down to the best dribble animation for people that can't even get the pro dribble moves. So yeah, man, for that alone, go ahead, please leave a like on the video if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, man. We got more videos coming out every single day. Turn on post notifications to be the first at every single one of my videos. Share this video to anybody you think this will help. Tomorrow, I'm going to be trying to drop this video where I'm going over the best VC methods for people that's not trying to do glitches, pretty much with no glitch. So yeah, if you guys want that, just go ahead, spam that like button. It's just that simple. If you don't want to get banned from doing VC glitches or any glitches pretty much in general, I'm going to have a badge method coming out this week, and I have a VC method coming out this week. So just go ahead, spam the like button if you want both of those coming out as soon as possible. But yeah, man, that's pretty much gonna be it. It's your boy Fitz, man, and I'm out there, man.
Tell them to bring me my money. Yeah. Head in the clouds, walk through the city, they taking you out. Bitches be talking, they running their mouth. A bag in the back and a stick in the couch. You know what it's about. Had to cope with all the pain, so I'm about to die. Man, they say he going too fast.